So I am just recording this meeting so that in case if you would like to have a look at it, there will be some random trades. So what you can actually do is at some point of time, if you want to refer the trades, you can again come back and then have a look at the video which will be posted. So what I have done here is I have just opened the Futurestree application. This is an application which runs basically on Microsoft Excel, and you can trade on 30 scripts at a single time. You'll get both the buy prices and the sell prices for each and every script, and the prices what you're seeing here will be your last traded price against the script, and you have something called as the stop loss that will be just below the name of the script. There is a symbol, and you can just ignore this 1250 whatever it is. That is what we had earlier. That's the lot size, so that keeps changing. And we have various targets. That is your entry level target 1, target 2, intermediate target. We have the final targets and the expanding targets also. So we'll see how this will work. So what you do is you will have to log in initially. You'll be having an login ID, so you can just log in and then you'll have to enter the date. Enter the date is nothing but you should enter it in a format. We have a format something like 03 hyphen and the first 3 letters of the month, MAR hyphen 2015. So this is the format what we use, and then and just click on OK. Then it'll get you the data for. I've already done this, so I don't need to do it again. And you'll have to click the historical data first. So your data will be loaded, and then you'll be pressing this current day data button at 9:15. So once the market opens, then it will give you the data feed, and then it will give you the entry prices for both the buy and the sell side for each and every script. So we have some scripts on news today. So I have just entered those scripts. So that is one particular strategy what you can use, because a particular script which is on news on that particular day will be more volatile, volumes will be good, so you can make a decent amount of profits in each trade here in this particular strategy. Otherwise, there is another strategy where you can just trade on 30 scripts, the same scripts every day. That is also a strategy, because some scripts move continuously for 2-3 days and then they become flat for 1 or 2 days, but you'll regularly be getting trades in that also. So always make sure that the scripts what you choose have volumes, volatile. It should not be like they should have decent amount of volumes first. I mean, any script. In case if you buy some script and you want to, it goes in the reverse direction, and suddenly you want to square off your positions, there should be a person on the other side who is ready to buy at that price. So you will always need a seller also, seller and buyer. So if you are in different positions, then you make sure that you have a person always in that particular script for either buying or selling. So that becomes easier for you. Otherwise, you'll be stuck. You'll not be able to exit the trade. So we have scripts like Bharat Forge today. Bharat Forge, Bharti Airtel, Maruti. I think you can change the scripts. The scripts which are there in the F&O segment, you can just add them. So here I'll just add Hero Motocop. I think I haven't added. So I just added those scripts also. So let me just check where is the pre-open. So it was supposed to be a flat opening. It seems like a flat opening only. So other than this application, I have uh, a charting software where you can trade in all the segments. That is right from your NSE equities, futures, options, commodity, currency, and even NCDX also. That we have in a charting format, a chart format wherein it will generate buy and sell calls, and it will give you a voice alert, a pop-up. So you will be even seeing that. So you can use either of these applications and then trade better. So to give you a brief idea, I think some people are joined now. So to give you a brief idea of what we are doing now, we have this Futurestree application where you have 30 scripts, 10 on each row, and then you have the current market price. That will actually these are the old prices, but you'll get the current prices at 9:15 once the market opens. And against the name of the script is your current market price, and below the name of the symbol, that is a script symbol, you have something called as a stop loss. You'll have the stop loss for all the scripts. Now you can trade in all the three segments, that is the equity, the futures, and even the options also. One thing what you'll have to basically understand is the base price or the net asset value of any script will be which is trading in the equity segment, that is the cash market or the spot market, what you call it as. Now you can trade in a particular instrument or a symbol or a script, whatever you call it as, on all the three segments. That is, in case if you get a buy call, I'm just giving you an example here, but it will, all these things will change at 9:15. So in case if you get a buy call, let's say in HDFC case 954.8, it will place you an order. You can place an order in the cash market at that particular price, or you can directly buy it in futures, or you can do even options also. I'll tell you how to do options. Options, it will be very simple. You have buy call and the sell call for a script. In case if it is a buy call, what you do is you look at 950, let's say 960 is the strike price. So you'll buy and call option in HDFC at 960, because that will be the place where you'll have the volumes. The strike price is important. And in case if there is an sell call, let's say ICICI Bank, we have a sell call here, which has made all its final targets. So whenever there is a sell call, you'll buy and put option. So it's very simple. You buy and put option, then you get a sell call, and you buy and call option, then you get a buy call. And the strike price is important. You can always get this strike prices volumes in your NSE portal. I'll just show you that. So you'll get the option prices here, and you can even check which are the highly traded options. You're seeing it here. We have DLF put option, we have Infi, Nifty, HDIL, Can Bank, Colgate Palmolive, and these are the highly traded instruments in the option market. So you can always look at this because you will be getting all this data after the close of the particular day. So you can prepare your trades for the next day in advance. So that is one thing. Or you can just come back to this. Just a second. So you can come back to the option chain and then type a script. Let's say I want to trade in Bharat Forge today. So you can get all this information. I am not getting it now, but you'll be getting all this information. Let's say this will be the strike prices. So this is the Nifty strike prices. So you can check even the open interest. The change in the open interest is also a very good strategy that you can use. The screen is definitely visible. Can someone let me know if you're able to view my screen? So it's 9:14. So you have the clock also here. We have the clock set to your system time. So as soon as it's 9:15, what I'll be doing is I'll be clicking on the current day data, and then we'll start it off. So that's a flat opening 8959. So it's 9:15 now. Let's click on the current day data. So you can just see that the whole screen will change, and you can see at the left bottom corner there is an icon which is rotating, which tells you that the data is being updated. So you'll have to wait till that comes to a stop, and then we can start using the trades. So Axis Bank, we have a sell call. So now once the data is ready, I'll have to just click on the auto refresh on button. So I've just clicked on that. You can just see that Axis Bank is a sell call, and we have Ranbaxy a buy call. We have Adani Power, which is a sell call. We have Yes Bank, which is a sell. We have Sun Pharma here, which is a buy call. And you can see that for some scripts we have the right tick symbol in green, and for some scripts we have an X symbol in red. That means that particular script is not ready for trading yet. And for the scripts which you have the green right tick symbol, it means that that particular script is ready for trading. And what you do is you'll again take the current day data again at 9:20, and you'll be getting the prices for the scripts where you don't have the data currently. So we'll just wait till 9:20, and we'll take the current day data again at 9:20. Meanwhile, what I'll do is I'll just check the charts. So Infosys, we have a buy call. Let me just show you that. So you can see that Infosys, it's a green, so that's a buy call. And the data refreshes every 4 seconds, so you don't have to worry about getting the live data. And the prices what you are seeing are the equity prices or the cash market prices. And for every script, you have the stop losses also. So you'll have to be a bit careful on the stop losses. So once you enter a trade, just make sure you're watching the stop loss. And in case if it hits the stop loss, then you exit the trade and then again re-enter in case if you get a call on the other side of the table. That is, if you get a buy call here, ran back C, now it's a buy. Now in case if this goes for an stop loss, then in case if you get a sell call, then enter again. But don't enter after you hit the stop loss in the same side. Let's say you have ran back C buy call. You have entered the buy call, it hit a stop loss at 726.50, and then again it comes back to a buy call. It's better to avoid that particular trade. So that is one strategy what we have. So Adani Ports, we have a buy. So it's 9:20 now. So what I'll do is I'll just take the current day data again. Get a pop-up, just say yes, and then you can see you got the prices for all the scripts. Now we have something in Bajaj Auto and Tata Motors. Tata Motors was a gap down, and Bajaj Auto is a gap up. So when in case if a trade starts at intermediate target, then it's better to avoid that particular call. So we'll ignore Tata Motors and Bajaj Auto for time being. That is sell call for Tata Motors and a buy for Bajaj Auto. We'll wait and then see in case if we get a call on the other side, that is the sell side for Bajaj Auto or buy side on the Tata Motors. So we have a buy call in GMR Infra. We have a buy in Tata Steel. So ICICI, Axis and Yes Bank, all three are sell calls. Bharat Forge is a sell call. You can see that down. DLF is a sell. Adani Enterprises, we have a buy call. So it's going to be the almost green in the Adani pack because we have some positive news on Adani Group. So pairing a particular group or a particular company is also a good idea. We have Tata Steel buy call. We have Jindal also as a buy call. Now in place of Bajaj Auto, let's say I don't want to trade on Bajaj Auto, it's because it's already a gap up. So what I will do is I will change that to JSW Steel. So because I I have an idea that Tata Steel, Jindal Steel, mostly the steel is doing good. That is, it's in green. So I would prefer to do JSW Steel because I don't have anything to do with Bajaj Auto. So that is one way of doing it. So you can see that Yes Bank has done its intermediate target. The intermediate target is nothing but a safe level to exit your trades or the place where you can actually change your stop loss. Now, you, what you see in the middle of the buy and the sell, that is the percentages is nothing but the percentage of profits in case a particular trade reaches its target levels. That is, let's say, Yes Bank made its intermediate target. Now, this particular trade is worth 7.3% returns on your investment, but this is calculated on the NSE span margin. So in case if you have a broker who is giving you very good margins, then your profit percentages will be actually much more than this. So you'll always have to check what is the margins, what is the margins that you are getting from your broker, and then you'll be able to calculate the return on investments. Now let me just show you some trades. We have SSLT. We don't have a call yet. But in case if SSLT makes 220.73, you know the prices now, you know the entry prices for SSLT on both the buy and the sell side. So you don't need to actually sit and trade for the complete day. You can always give it to your dealer, or in case if you are not trading on your own, you can always pass on these prices to your dealer and ask him to place an order at this price, that is 220.73 for SSLT will be a buy call. Or in case if it's going to come down, then you ask him to short it at 217.27. So it's going to be very simple. So Reliance, I will change this Reliance into some other script. Let me see how. So this is an error. What in case if you get it, it's nothing but your connection is broken. That is, your internet connection is not working fine. So what you can do is you just click on the auto refresh on button again. You'll start getting the data feed. So now you can see that Jindal Steel has done its intermediate target. So this is the intermediate target levels. So that's roughly around 3% profit on that particular trade. So when a particular script makes an intermediate target, you can change your stop losses from this particular figure, that is 189.50, to the first target or the second target, and then wait till the script further goes down. So final targets, so intermediate targets are the safe target levels in case if you are looking at small profits. Otherwise, you can always keep changing your stop loss and then wait till it makes the final targets and try to exit at the final targets. There are some cases when you can exit, some scripts go on till the expanding targets and much beyond that also. So overall, it's going to be like try to change your stop losses at intermediate target levels and wait for the final targets. And on an average, at least 10 scripts will make their final targets every day. This is what we have seen. So in case this should happen within a couple of hours. So we'll just be watching that. ICICI Bank has done its intermediate target. So placing orders, you'll have to be a bit quick. Bharat Forge, we have the intermediate target. So Tata Motors, I told you will not do that. So we will replace it with some other script, let's say Crompton. So you can trade on all the scripts that are there in the F&O segment. So what you'll have to do is you'll have to just type the name and you'll get the prices for all the scripts. So Arvind already has done its intermediate target. So let me just change it to Asian Paint. So Asian Paint also has done its intermediate target. Let me change it to Arvindo Pharma. So Arvindo Pharma, we have an buy call. So there is another strategy how you can trade with the combination of two softwares. So for that, let me just open my Tradingtree charts. So I'll open the charts. So General Steel should be, let's check the charts. So it will become easier uh, on trying to trade with both the applications. I will show you how. So we have Bharti Airtel, it's already done its intermediate target. So I'm just opening the charts. So we know the entry prices for all the 30 scripts, but in case if you don't know what is the trend in that particular 30 scripts, then this will help you. So I've just opened the scripts. Now you can just see that Jindal Steel has already done its target 7. Now let me just come back to Adani pack. Let's say Adani Ports, we have a buy call. You can see that we have a buy call here, and we know the trend. It's still an upside trend. Tata Steel has done its intermediate target. Bank of Baroda has done its intermediate target. That's on buy call. So now I know that a slight positive change in the PSU banking. So instead of Godrej, I am adding PNB, and in place of Infi, I am just adding ALBK. So I am the reason why I just added ALBK is the reason you have seen that it was very flat yesterday. Now it's moving upwards. So I am expecting a buy call here at 110.10. And the current market price for ALBK is 109.2. So if I get a buy call here, I will definitely take, because I know what's the trend in ALBK from my Tradingtree charts. Similarly, you'll be able to know what is the trend for the other scripts also, which are already in trades. So Adani Enterprises, it almost made its the R3 level. So we'll just wait on this. So you don't need to exit a particular trade prematurely with less profits. So that is the idea behind this. SSLT, we have a buy call. So JSW Steel, so this strategy you can build it, I'm sorry, I was just talking about the metals pack in the morning. So I saw that we had a buy call in Tata Steel. Then automatically I just got Jindal and JSW. It started from the entry levels. Now you know that SSLT is also minerals and metals. So we have a buy call in this particular sector. So it becomes very easy for us to pair a particular group, and then we can trade. So Arvindo Pharma, we had this entry at 1099. So you can just see that we have a buy call in that. So the idea is not to think here. You can't think. So as soon as you get a trade, you'll have to place the trade and wait for either the stop loss or the targets. If you think, then you'll miss the trade. Now, in case if you have any, I'm sorry, I'm not checking the messages. Let me just check the messages. Screen is blank, then I think it's a problem from your end, because I'm able to, okay. See this application, what you have, I think Joji, someone is asking me, is this Excel is the input to the software? There's nothing like Excel is the input to the software. See, it is basically an application which is developed on Microsoft Excel. So in case if you have Microsoft Excel 2007 in your system, we will send you a dongle, and then you'll have to just insert the dongle, and then you can start using the application. I'll tell you the pricing later. See, one way of picking the scripts, I think someone, Darshan, Mr. Darshan, the one way of picking the scripts is you'll get all this news almost on the Economic Times, most of the financial dailies. That is your Economic Times or Money Control, or let's say from Bloomberg or Reuters. So you can just check those particular scripts that are on news, and then you can add those scripts, and then you can start trading on them. First try to someone, the many people who are asking me whether this can be done auto. We don't have that system as of now, but in case if you are a beginner, then it might be a problem. But in case if you are already a person who's acquainted to the markets, then I think you can place a trade and then do it. Manually you can place the trades, and then you can book your profits also. Now if you want everything auto, you should be ready to face the losses also, because it will just price catch software. We are not having it now. We are not having, in the sense, we actually white labeled that product from a different company, and these guys are not reliable. So I've been using that from past 3 months, but somehow the reliability is a question. So that's one of the reason why we are not giving it to the clients, because the most important thing is that particular system what you are going to buy. Maybe it is $1,000 or $100 or 10,000 or a lakh of rupees. It should work every day. When it doesn't work for a few days in a month, or even a day also, then your frustration starts, and then you'll start building up that pressure. So that is one of the reason why we are not giving price cash, but we are coming out with an application where we'll have our own auto trading system, where you'll be able to get the prices, and then you'll be able to place the trades very easily. So we are building that system. It will take some time. And the other way how you can do this is you always have a eye on Nifty. So what you do is always just go to google.com, or you can just go to the NSE site itself, and then just check where is the Nifty. I mean, once you have an eye on Nifty, then it will become very easy for you to trade. So let me just open other charts so that I'll give you some trades. You can actually trade on certain calls. So ACC, let's wait for a sell call. We should be getting a sell call here. Adani Enterprises will wait. It should make its R3. The same with the complete pack of Adani. So I should be getting a buy call in ALBK here. Ambuja Cement, I think from the budget day, the complete cement pack was up. Now we are seeing a downtrend here. We should be getting a buy call in Andhra Bank. So, okay. So this is how you get the calls. That the calls are generated. You will get a pop-up with a voice alert. It will just tell you there is a sell call in Ambuja Cement. Okay, there is a buy call in Andhra Bank. I was just telling you about this. The way how you place trades here is very simple. So you have this particular candle where you have got the buy call. You can just see that the recent high of that particular candle, and you just place the call slightly above that. But here in my case, what's happening here is we have the resistance close to the call where it is generated. That is, let's say your trade is generated at 87.41. You can see the price at the right side. So instead of putting my trade at right at the top of the candle, what I'll do is I will place the trade right above R1 level. So it means I get a confirmation that it has already broken R1 levels, and then it's going to go up to the R2 levels, and I see a good profit of at least 2,000 rupees to at minimum of 2,000 rupees here in Andhra Bank. So I'll place the order slightly above R1. So your R1 is 87.52. So instead of 87.52, you just round it off to 87.60, because most of the trades will be that way. So you can place an order at 87.60 and then leave it. So Ambuja Cement, we had a sell call. I'll just show you that sell call. This doesn't seem to be a perfect sell. But in case if you want to place and trade, you just see what is the low, then the recent low. The recent low of this candle, this particular trade is this particular candle, that is 280.30. So you can short at 280.30. In case if you place a trade at 280.30, and in case if it comes down, it will definitely trigger your trades, and then you'll be able to book your profits from there. So your first profit will be your PP, that is nothing but the 277.67. The next target will be S1, that is 273.30. So you can start booking profits that way. Let's come back to our charts. See, the prices what you are seeing is, I told you it's the spot market prices. You can trade in the spot market, you can trade in the futures, and you can even trade in the option segments also with a particular with this particular application, that is your Futurestree. And I will even just show you how to trade with even the Tradingtree also. Let me just open the charts. So Aurobindo Pharma, we have a buy call. So you can just see the trades here in Tradingtree. Bajaj Auto, we have a buy call in Tradingtree. Bank of Baroda, we have a buy call. So the next target will be 187.53. VPCL, we have a sell call. So most of the PSU banks are doing good. So what you can actually do is you can pair them in the group. So we have a sell call in Century Textiles. So we'll just come back to this trades, and I'll just show you how to trade with the Tradingtree. So ALBK, we have this buy, we were expecting this. So let's just check the charts for ALBK. So we should be getting a buy call here. That means it's a confirmation that your particular trade, what you have got in Futurestree, can be compared with your Tradingtree, and you can trade confidently. You don't need to exit prematurely. That is what I mean. In case if you, sorry, I'm not actually checking your yeah, both applications are different, Mr. Vishnu. You can see that GMR Infra, actually we had a buy call and then hit a stop loss. Now we have an sell call, and it has already made its final targets. And always be careful with the scripts which have huge lot sizes. And the other thing what you'll have to look at is your entry price and your stop loss. In case if your stop loss is too narrow or too near to your entry prices, then it's better to avoid, or you can change that particular stop loss and then you can take the trades. So usually what I recommend is I don't trade in GMR infra. Maybe it will perform good on certain days, but not every day. So I try to avoid calls which are with high lot sizes. It's very simple software. It will hardly take any time for you to get trained. Get trained in the sense I'm just showing you now. Whenever we get a call in Tradingtree, I'll just place the order, or you can place the order on your own terminal. I'll tell you the price for CanBank. CanBank you can buy it at 430.30. You just place an order at 430.30. You can have a buy call on that. Likewise, I can give you trades on almost all the scripts. Let's leave ACC out. Adani you can buy it at 728.50. Adani Power, you already have a buy call. So, see, it's quite simple. When you have both the applications, your call is always generated first on the Futurestree, that is at 9:20, before 9:20, in fact. And then you get once you open your charts, you'll be able to see the confirmation here. I will put my target for Bank of Baroda at 187.50. Always try to book the profits slightly below the R1 level. 10, 20 paise here and there, but always book your profits here. Or you change your stop loss. The red line, what you are seeing is the stop loss line. You can either follow the horizontal line, or what you can do is, the other way what you can do is, you can have your own stop losses at the recent low of the candles, and then keep trailing your stop loss always, and then try to book profits. Let's say this is one particular strategy what we have. What we do is, whenever you have a trade, you enter the trade with two lots and try to book the first profit at the first target level and change the stop loss for the next lot to the next target. I mean, in case if like in this case of Bank of Baroda, we had this buy call here. So we have the particular banking is going up. You should be able to even understand this when the banks go up. Mostly the rate sensitives will go up. That is, your DLF will go up. The real estate will go up. So you can always pair them and then do it. Like in this case, what I'll do is, we have DLF. Let me add IBReal. Or you can even add HDIL also. Tradingtree is nothing but your charting software what you are seeing here. This is your Tradingtree. We'll open the commodity charts at 10 o'clock once the market opens. should be getting a buy call and DLF. So I just opened GMR. You can actually see that we have that sell call continuing. And the other advantage what you have when you have trading trees, you'll be able to do both positional calls, and you'll be able to do even intraday trades also. So if you're very particular about only intraday and only NSE, then I would suggest you go for Futurestree. And in case if you are a full-time trader and you would like to check all the markets, then I would suggest going ahead with Tradingtree. Other than this, we have another application coming up, which we call it as Newtree. It's nothing but a pair trading system where you'll be able to trade neutral to the markets. That is, irrespective of the market direction, you'll be able to make profits. So I will give you a webinar on that particular strategy of another few days. So Bharat Forge, let me just check the chart. So you know that your next target is 1272 here. So you can just see that the PP line and the brown line what you have, that becomes your next target for Bharat Forge. So that should comfortably make its final target. This is the final target. So you can exit this particular Bharat Forge at the final target with roughly around 8%. It's already made that. Around 8.7% profit, that is calculated again on the NSE span margin, not your actual investment. So in case if you are getting a good margin, let's say if you got Bharat Forge at say 5,000 or 6,000 rupees each lot, then it's going to be a different return on your investment in that particular trade. So it's always very important that you should your return on investment should be high. So I'm just opening another few charts. Just give me a moment. See, what I've actually done is, you can always check it in my YouTube video. I think you can look it there. Now I think you'll be able to see it. I have a high resolution screen.
ఎవరన్నా ఏంటి టాబ్లెట్స్ ఇస్తామంటే తీసుకోవద్దంట, దాంట్లో మత్తు మందులు కలిపి పోతుంట.
In case if you have any doubts, please type it in the chat box. I'll be able to explain you better in case if you have any doubts. There's a whole idea behind trying to have a webinar here. So Axis Bank, let me just check what's the trend. So we already have a sell call here. It's already done its first target. So we'll stay short on Axis. So you can see that in case if it makes its final targets, that's 627.90. So the call got generated at 643. So you place a trade. I will show you some real-time trades. I think we got an buy call here, Allahabad Bank. So you can just see that you got a buy call here. So always avoid when you have a call right on your PP lines or the resistance or the support lines, and try to place the call above that. So this needs a little bit of training in the sense observation, basically. That's what we call as training. So once you get used to it, then it becomes a very simple affair for you to trade in any particular segment. See, Futurestree, it's very simple. You'll have to trade blindly. Whatever the price is what you get, you should not think. So you can't think here. You'll have to just place the order and then leave it till it makes its final targets or the stop loss. So HDIL, we have a sell call. No, when you're trading with Futurestree, there is nothing above or below. If you're getting at exactly that price or the current market price. It's always usually the current market price, because you won't be exactly getting, let's say Jindal Steel, we had this buy call at 190.30. I don't think you will be able to get at that particular price, because you'll have to even place the order also. So it will take some time for you to place the order, but always a script which is on news, usually a script which is on news or some activity, there will be a good amount of volumes. So you just place the order at the current market price, whichever you get it. Let's say you would have got it at 190.50 or 190.60 also, it doesn't matter. You just place the order and try to book your profits at least at the intermediate levels or the final target levels. So I'm just opening a few other scripts on my other system. So in case if there's some calls, or let me just open the commodity segment.
Bank Nifty still now?
So once a script makes its particular target, or once you have traded on certain script, you can just change that particular script into an Bank Nifty and Nifty. I personally don't trade, so I don't usually observe that. So we have a sell call in Bank Nifty. That's right. But if you have an habit of trading only in particular certain scripts, that is, I have seen some people who trade only on Nifty and Bank Nifty. So you can do multiple number of lots if you are trading only in that particular two scripts. See, the Bank Nifty, the stop loss is 20043. That is a stop loss. I think I told you this. Right below the name of the script, you have the stop loss. So that's going to be a stop loss. And let me tell you something, it doesn't matter when market is opening at 100 points gap up, or 100 points gap down, or only 30 points in a range, that is the Nifty. You are sure that you will get at least 10 calls which will definitely make its final targets. Or at least 20 trades which will make its intermediate target levels. So let's say, in case if you're trading only in few scripts and you want very small profits, let's say 2,000, 3,000 or 5,000 bucks every day, then I think you don't need to trade for the complete day. That you'll be seeing it live. Maybe we have another 1 hour. So within this 1 hour, you'll be seeing some action. I mean, we'll even calculate, let's even calculate the profits also, that what we have done for the particular day in just a couple of hours. I think someone is asking me, no, you don't need to take both the applications. In case if you can afford it, you can take both the applications and you can trade better actually, in case if you have both the things at your end. But in case if you can't afford it, you start with one and then you can always come back for the second one also. That's what I'm trying to tell you. In case if you can do it, you can start with one particular application and then you can take another one also. So Nifty and Bank Nifty, 50 lots and 100 lots at a single time, don't do it. What you can actually do is, in case if you want to trade for only 20 points in the sense what I think what you have in mind is 20 into 25. That's around 500 rupees on each lot. That is what you are looking at as a profit. Let's say you want to trade on 50. So one way of doing it is don't put 50 at a single time, at a single price. Yeah, that's what you can do. You can always, let's say 8950, 53, 52, 51 if you're going to short it. So you can have multiple 10 lots at a single time. So I have some call on Tradingtree. So we have an sell call in Gale. Let's just check the chart. I'm not opening all the charts. So I just wanted to show you an example of how the calls are generated and how you can place your trades. So we have Gale here. So we have this Gale sell call. But I would, so this is the open of this candle. You can see that. So I would suggest you place your trade below this. That is the recent low. So you can short Gale at 405.20. So IB Real Estate, we have a buy in IB Real Estate, that is in Tradingtree, and even HCL Tech. So you can see this HCL Tech buy call, Hero Moto Corp. I'll give you an example on how you can trade this. You already have a buy call here. We have placed the order. It has already given you intermediate target. And now what you are actually seeing here is a confirmation on your trading tree for the Hero Moto Corp. So now it's trading here. You have got this buy call. And in case if it breaks this brown line, then your next target will be your S1. But since you have Futurestree on your end, your call is always generated first on the Futurestree, that is early in the morning, right before 9:20. So it's quite simple. In case if you understood, when the market actually opens, people will be actually looking at where the Nifty is going, or the Bank Nifty or certain scripts. They won't be actually trading. You will actually be watching. Now, in case if you have a system which will give you the prices, the entry prices on a particular script on both the buy side and the sell side, there is nothing like it. So you won't be actually watching, you will be actually trading. So you have the buy price, you have the sell price for a particular script, and you have the stop losses, then you are ready for trades. So meanwhile, you're talking, and then Coal India is almost at target 4. So you can just go to the Coal India chart here and check what's, I think I haven't opened it. Okay, I haven't opened Coal India, but you can check what is Bank of Baroda, because it has done its intermediate target levels and it's still there. So you don't have to prematurely exit your trades this way. And then you see that Bank of Baroda, we have this buy call, it's gone up and it has sort of come down, and then but there is a you don't have a sell call still. You know that it's still in the upward direction, and you don't need to exit that particular trade in case if you have both. So with just let's say 1 rupee profit, 1 rupee profit in the sense Bank of Baroda is, I think it's 1250. For 1250 rupees, you don't need to exit. You can actually wait till it makes its R1 or R2 levels, or you can keep changing the stop losses. And always place your stop loss in case if you feel that you cannot afford this kind of a stop loss, then it's better you avoid that particular strip and try to get into another trade on a different symbol. You're seeing I mean, I don't know if you mean fresh trades in the sense while we were talking we had Coal India. It's already done its intermediate target. Same thing with Hero MotoCorp. We had that intermediate target done for even that also. You can change the scripts. You can change the scripts whichever there, whatever is there in your futures segment. So roughly around 150 scripts, what you have in the futures segment, you can trade on all the 150 scripts. It's not necessary that you'll have to predefine a particular, I mean, we haven't done that. We have given the access for a person to trade on whichever scripts he is interested in. So you can change the name of the script and then you can trade. So I have changed Ashok Leyland.
Hello, huh? Morning, Andy.
So in case if you have any doubts, please type it in the chat box. I'm just watching the chat box right now, so I'll be able to answer you better. So for people who have just joined, I would suggest you to have a look at the video. Mr. Darshan, you don't have to worry about where the prices are coming. As far, I mean, till you get the prices correctly, then you don't have to worry where it is coming from. The prices should be right. That should be a concern. Don't worry about where it is coming from. So the market is moving in a 30-point range, 8930 to 8960. So it's 1 hour from the market open, and I'll just tell you what are the trades that's already closed. GMR is closed, Bharat Forge is closed, Hero MotoCorp and Armindo Pharma have done both their intermediate targets. Tata Steel has done its intermediate target. Coal India did its intermediate target. Jindal Steel did its final target. Adani Ports and Enterprises, we are still waiting. Same thing with JSW Steel also. Bank of Baroda intermediate target is done. Yes Bank also intermediate target was done. Axis the same thing. So I'm just giving an example in case the market is so flat, then too you have done good amount of trades. That's what I'm trying to convey. So the data what you are getting, you don't have to worry about the data because we are doing this from around 3 years. I mean, we have completed even 3 years also. Uh, we haven't seen any data problem. In case if there is a data problem also, it will be rectified within a short amount of time. Let's check what's happening with this Adani Enterprises, because we had this buy call and then it was not moving. So, but there's a clear indication that now you can just observe both things at a single time. So we have this buy call Adani Enterprises here, 120, 720, 50. And the prices what you are seeing here, that is in Tradingtree or directly your prices in futures. Then I'll just show you the data provider here. This is a third-party data provider. He's called a Share Guru. He gives us the data for this Tradingtree charts. So you can trade in equities, you can trade in futures and options, you can trade in commodity, agri, currency, and even forex also. So you'll have to just get the data feed. So we're getting the data feed from there. So I've just chosen only the future segment there. So I'm getting the futures prices for the Tradingtree, and the prices what you are seeing in this particular Futurestree file is your spot market prices. So you can see that whenever a call is generated here, that is in your spot market, you automatically get a buy call even in your futures and even in your options. And in case if you want to trade on stock options, I think I have already told you how to trade on stock options. So let me, you want me to repeat, I can repeat it. So if you don't have any charges, data charges for the Futurestree file, that is the Excel file, the data is already integrated, you don't need to pay anything because we get it free, we pass it on free to you. And but for Tradingtree there is data charges. When he charges something like 500 rupees per segment. So for every segment you'll have to pay 500, or he gives you some discounts also, which will you can avail the discounts also. So Dr. Reddy's, you can see that it has jumped. Federal Bank, in case if you want and trade, you can buy at 153.25. 153.25 you can place an order for Federal Bank. Yeah, stock options. Yeah, you can trade in 30 minutes. Actually, I'll just show you in case if you are a positional trader, how you benefit actually from this particular application. You can always put it on 30 minutes, and you can take positions and you can trade. So the only thing is you'll have to just keep changing your stop losses, and don't worry about gap up and gap down. It usually doesn't affect this particular system. So let me just show you an example of Axis Bank. We had this buy call. So you got a buy call here which was generated here, and then it has already made its current day intraday targets. So that's roughly around 93 rupees, or let's say 90 rupees also. 90 into 50, sorry, 500 lot size. You can just calculate what is the profit that you have done. So it has already done its profit. You can exit or keep changing the stop losses. That's good enough for you. That's a very good trade. I mean, we got this trade on 27th. That is a day before the budget at 10 o'clock. Sorry, on the day, I mean, yeah, that's right. 27th, we got this buy call. And 1, 2, and 3 trading days, you have already booked very good profits. I mean, like this, I can go on and keep showing you examples of positional trades. So if you have that kind of an account, and that is your trading account, if you have enough funds, then I would suggest you go on trade in positional also. So that's around 77 rupees for Arbindo Pharma. So you can just multiply that with your lot size, and then you can just see what is the profit. So that's Bank of Baroda. And coming back to this, I think I have already showed you, Mr. Balraj. Just in case if you want to see again, there's not a problem. So I'm just showing you BPCL chart. We have this buy call which got generated on 28. That was on the budget day. And then they hiked the prices. So the one good advantage with Tradingtree is if you are taking positions, you can definitely make some good profits also. So that is around 34 rupees for 2-3 days, 3 days. That's quite decent profit. And I'm talking about single lots here on each lot. So positional trades, usually you don't need to take one single lots. If you have enough balance in your accounts, that's trading accounts, you can take multiple lots. So the strategy is enter with 4 lots, try to book one profit the next day, and then change the stop losses for other 3 scripts and keep doing that. So that is an strategy which you can use. And okay, I think I've showed you the positional calls. Now, yeah, stock options. Let's come back to stock options. How do we trade stock options in this? See, at the net underlying value is your spot market prices. So that is a base for your futures and your options also. But in case if you don't understand that, I will just show you how. Just go to your NSE portal. You have the top 20 contracts. So usually it's Nifty and Bank Nifty, but we have even Axis Bank here. Or you can just go to stock options. You can see that these are the top trading stock options. That is ITC, Reliance, TCS, SBI, Axis. So you can trade either on this, or you can change your own. I mean, you can have add your own scripts. Let's say Axis Bank. Axis Bank, since it's already in the top 20. Just a second. So Axis Bank, the current price is 1440. That is a premium that's going on. So we have a sell. We had a sell call here, 463.20, and it already did its intermediate targets. It's actually on the intermediate target level now. So that's roughly around 8 rupees. I'm just rounding off. Let's say 8 rupees, and 500 is the lot size. So once you have got a sell call here, so you'll have to check what is the strike price. The strike for this will be, since it's an sell call, I'll be buying and put option. I'll just come back to this. So I can change it here. So I'm choosing Axis Bank. So you see the strike price. You'll have to do a small amount of work here. You can do this at the end of the day also. Like let's say in case if you're trading on 30 stock option scripts for the next day, you can just prepare the strike prices for those particular scripts at the end of the day. So what's going to be my strike prices? See, you can see that you have the volumes actually near your strike prices. That is, let's say Axis Bank is now trading at, this is the current market price, 634.70. So 634.70, once I have a sell call, I'll buy and put option. So my strike price will be 630 or 640. So you can just see that you'll have the volumes in that. So 640, you have the put options. You can see the volumes actually here. So and you just see what is the volumes change in open interest, or you can let's say in case of buy call, in case if you wanted to have you wanted to trade on Jindal Steel on that particular stock option, you can see that 190 is the strike price. 190 strike price. When you have a buy call, you always buy and call option with 190 strike. Or you can, or else you can even do this. 190 is your base, the strike price for the call and the put. Now when you have the buy call, you buy and call option. When you have a sell call, buy and put option. Very simple. So that's the way you can trade stock options. So Aurobindo Pharma, we had an buy call. It made its intermediate almost the final targets also, almost the final targets. Now we have a sell call actually. 190, 1090.6 is the entry price for Aurobindo Pharma. Now since I have got an sell indication and trading, Futurestree, I'll just go and check it here. I put it on 30 minutes. Let me change it to 10 minutes since I'm trading intraday. So it's already done its R2. So we should be getting a sell call here. Okay, we'll I'm just sorry. I'm opening the commodity segment. So this is how the same process, the same technicals even for the commodity segment. So we had this sell call at 8 o'clock in 8 o'clock in gold on yesterday. So we'll just check what was the final profit on this. This is gold mini. M is nothing but mini. So that was around 124 points on gold. So now it's flat. We'll have to just wait till we get a buy call, or else the recent low is this particular candle. You can short it at this particular price, that is 26,430. You can put in sell order, or we'll just wait for the buy price. I think we had some data at 1140. So you can even trade both positional here. can trade intraday and you can even trade positional. And meanwhile, HDIL has done its intermediate target. What about? So IOC, we have an buy call now. So any doubts, please let me know. You can type it in the chat box. So we'll be closing this particular session in another 20 to 25 minutes. So that's a crude oil chart. So we have a gap down open in crude oil today. The same thing with copper. HDIL should make its final targets 115.7. So that's a chart here. You know the trend, it's actually coming down, and we should be getting a sell call here in Tradingtree also. Now, Futurestree, Futurestree you can't trade in commodities. So this is exclusively only for your NSE market only. For commodity market, you'll have to actually trade in Tradingtree only. Yeah, you can even trade currency also. You can not only currency, you can even trade agri commodities. That is your NCDX scripts. You will be able to trade in Tradingtree. So Bharti Airtel actually did its intermediate targets. So it has. So this is one of the reason why I always say that in case if you're booking your profits, book for a sell call, slightly book above that particular support levels. That is S3. You can just see you should have booked slightly above this S3 level. You could have got the trades. Now we can expect a buy call in Bharti Airtel. So since we know the trend there, we can always get ready here for the buy call here on Bharti Airtel. At 351.70, we can go and buy. So I have some calls on Tradingtree. That's I was talking about HDIL. So HDIL, you have that sell call. So we have this sell call. You can short it at 115.80. You can go short. But since you already have the Futurestree, we have already made our profits here. So usually this is what happens. You get the call initially on your Futurestree, and then since you know the trend, you should be able to trade better. So GMR Infra, I'll change it to, I'll just show you some scripts. So in case if you type it wrongly, then you'll get the particular thing. So IOC, I think you can see that here. I told you there is a buy call. Now it is at 354.90. So that's roughly around 5 rupees. Yeah, 5.5, 5.3. So once it makes its 355, that's your final target, or you can keep change your stop loss, then wait for the maximum profits. That's it. See, 9 to 11 market, I'll just tell you. See, ICICI Bank, we had a sell call. It made its intermediate targets. Access, you can see that it's at intermediate target. The same thing with Yes Bank. Bank of SBI we didn't get a call. Bank of Baroda, it made its intermediate target. PNB we didn't have a call. ALBK it gave an buy call. It's hit a stop loss. It's hit a stop loss. This is a stop loss 109.1. So it's at 109. So the stop loss is done for that. HDIL we had a sell call. Now it is at you can calculate the profits what it's already made. JSW we had a buy call. It also made almost its intermediate target levels. DLF we have this sell call. It's at intermediate target. Adani Enterprises we have this buy call. It's still running. It's flat. The same thing with Adani Power also. So it hasn't hit a stop loss here. Stop loss is 713.50. Your entry is 720.50. Same thing with Adani Ports. Jindal Steel buy call. It made its final targets. SSLT we had a buy call. It's still in the range. Your stop loss is 219. Ranbaxy the same thing. We had a buy call. It's not moving anywhere. Coal India we have this buy call. Already made its intermediate target. IOC we got this call. The latest call what we got. It already made 355. Roughly around 5 rupees in IOC. Bharti Airtel we had a sell call, made its intermediate target. Bharat Forge we had a sell call. It almost made its final targets. Ashok Leyland sell call, still running. Hero Motors we had this buy call, it made its intermediate target. Arvinda Pharma the same thing, we had a buy call. Dr. Reddy I just added it now. Sun Pharma we had this buy call, so it's still in the range. 943.60 is your entry. 942 is the current price. 937 is your stop loss. Tata Steel we had a buy call. It made its intermediate target. Hindalco we did not have a call. So these are the calls what we had. So that is when we have a flat market. These are the calls that were generated, and it made its profits and even some stop losses also. No, Adani didn't make its stop loss. It's still there. ALBK made its that hit a stop loss. You will be getting a sell call now. Wait for the sell call. You should be recovering what you have lost here on the buy call. The reason why I say that is you can see that the banks have gone weak. So we should be getting multiple calls on a day like this. So if you have observed, we had this Bank of Baroda buy. Now it's at 183.70. 182.40 is your sell. And 165.60 is your sell for PNB. Now it is, the current price is 166. ALBK you will have a sell call at 108.20. So now since you know the trend in the banking pack, now you can add some banks also. HDIL I'll remove and I'll place Syndicate Bank. Okay, I'm not getting the data for Syndicate Bank. You have this X mark. So let me add Union Bank. So 170 is the entry on the sell side. Can Bank 116 is the entry on the sell side. So we'll just close this particular session in another few minutes. So if you have any queries, you can just mail me. So I'll tell you the charges. Don't don't worry. I mean, we have completed 3 years, so we are getting into the fourth year. There are some good discounts also coming up, but it will be for a few days only. So you can just pick up in case if you are interested in particular application. So one of these days in this week we'll definitely have another application coming up. See, support is nothing but it will be unlimited support. We are online from right from 7:30 in the morning till the market closes. So you don't have to worry about the support. And then, in case if you have seen us from this past 3 years, we have almost not missed on a single day also. Maybe the postings you might miss because we keep moving around, but otherwise the support is not a problem at all. And usually we don't, when once we install the applications, you don't get a problem usually. In case if there is a problem, then you can just ping us. Since we will be online all the time, we can rectify it within no time. And the requirement for Futurestree is that you should be having Windows based system, that is your operating system, and you should be having MS Office 2007. And for the Tradingtree, you should have a .NET application. That's what is needed. That's it. So I think there is a downward movement. So we should be getting some multiple calls in Futurestree. So in case if you have noted down the prices, maybe you can enter the trades also. So Adani Enterprises is slightly moving up. So if you want to place a trade in futures, you can buy Adani at 730.20, 730.20, and your target should be 740. So the pharma pack is on the buy side. We saw that initially even in the metals pack. So you have seen that Glenmark, it has done its final targets. 791 was the entry and 802 is the final target for that. Cipla, let me just check the chart. Not Cipla here. So IOC has done its final targets. 355, 356 is the current market price. So that's roughly around 5 rupees. You can calculate the profits. Let's say in case of DLF, 155.20 was the entry. Now it is at 154. So that's roughly around 1 rupee 20 paise. It's nothing but 2,400 rupees profit on each lot. So you'll have to calculate the profits in that fashion. IOC, you can see that 5 rupees, 5.5 rupees, let's say. That's around 5,500 rupees on each lot.
Hello. Excuse me. Hello. Hello.
Sorry, I didn't get you. I mean, Arbinda Pharma,
Yes,
I
you
did
said
not say
that.
that there is a sell call. I had a buy call actually. I had a buy call, it made its intermediate targets. Then what you can actually do is you don't have to worry about that. In case if you want to just watch this particular webinar right from the beginning, that is at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
I have recorded this particular session, so you can. I'll post it again on YouTube. You can just watch it
Okay.
right from the beginning, from 9 o'clock. What has happened? Tata Steel, we have a sell
In
call.
the
Already gave an entry. We had a buy call. It made its intermediate target. Now we have a sell call. Adani Enterprises stop loss is 71350. So 738 run back see intermediate target. You can see that 731 was the entry. So that's roughly around 7 rupees, let's say, if it makes its intermediate target. Then you multiply it with your lot size, you will get the profits. So we have a sell call in IB Real Estate, that's on Tradingtree. I'll just tell you what's the entry for that. So you can place a sell call in IB Real Estate at 78.30. So you can go short from there. Cipla we have a buy now. So DLF 153.50, that's the final target for that. should get an sell call in Allahabad Bank. Same thing with Bank of Baroda. So we'll just wind up this session. So in case if you have any doubts, you can again ping me on Facebook, and in case you want the prices, please just give me a ping on Facebook, or you can just mail me also. We'll discuss on that. To wind up this particular session, we had this sell calls in the banks, that is the private banks, ICICI, Axis, S Bank. Bank of Baroda, we had a buy. DLF sell, we had a buy in Jindal Steel, Arbindo Pharma, Sun Pharma, Tata Steel also we had a buy call. Now we have a sell call there. IOC we have a buy. Bharti Airtel, Bharat Forge, we had sell calls, done its targets already. Hero Motocorp, we had a buy call, did its intermediate targets. So these are some of the calls that we had. So thanks for coming. You will be able to watch this video once I upload it on YouTube. I'll just be posting the link, so you can just watch the complete video right from 9 o'clock till what's the time now? It's 11:05. So you'll be able to watch what was done on this particular intraday trading. We'll have an other session even tomorrow also. In case if you are interested, you will have to come at 9 o'clock so that you don't miss anything. So once again, thanks for coming, and bye.